So we're gonna talk about Civil War.
Oh my god, a good movie?
It's okay.
You.
I mean, here we also have another fanboy type thing. I think Spider-Man was like,
It was awesome, love him, thank you,
think-
Tom Holland. But although I would have liked to be Spider-Man.
I think
Yes.
the fight scenes could have been better.
I thought they were great.
I think Vision could have been better.
I thought he was fine.
I think the villain was fine. I like the villain though.
Zemo made sense. He had a good reason.
I think that
he was smart about how he went about
I
it.
actually
He
think
made sense,
that's
and I feel bad for him.
one of the good, stronger parts of the movie. The
I
actual
feel
villain.
pretty bad for him.
Because it's actually a guy without powers doing all this
No,
shit.
he didn't just succeed from the very beginning. He went and kept on trying to plan B through A through C to D until he got all the pieces together, and then he put it all together. I appreciate it.
I never
Better
really
than the
liked
Mandarin.
Winter Soldier, to be honest.
I honestly think he makes sense. I like the character. I enjoy him. I think they could have done a bit more of him, but I still enjoy the character, and I'm kind of sad that we probably won't see him until Infinity War.
I think he's pretty lame and like annoying, and if it was for me though, I would never have him. But I guess it's okay. He doesn't really destroy anything the plot, but I just think he's annoying sometimes. Captain America is fine. I like that Iron Man is a little more serious in this movie because
Makes sense.
serious subject. If only the fights were as serious, that would have been a better
It
movie.
makes sense why the fights were how they were because they were friends until the very end when they actually do let out their full emotions that have been building up for the rest of the movie, which makes the whole climactic ending even more climactic in my point of view.
Obviously,
Really? Do you not actually think so?
I guess Falcon's Falcon.
He sure is.
I guess at least we don't have a
He's
stupid.
rowdy.
I guess at least we don't have a stupid love story between the Hulk and Black Widow.
I didn't think it was that bad.
It was like
Truly.
it feels like they had to like put something in a love story because it's an American movie. What's this? Avengers: Age of Ultron. More
That's
Avengers: Age of Neutron.
You mean Jimmy Neutron?
I guess Black Panther was fine.
He was actually really good. I'm surprised they got him to be as good as he was. I'm more excited for Black Panther now. His character is
Yeah,
compelling.
that's gonna be a cool story.
He's very interesting. I mean, he's
I
a
guess
king.
it's a
Owns his own
shame
fucking
that
country.
we have no Fury though, because I like Samuel Jackson.
Nick Fury. Oh please, he'll be back for Infinity War.
What else? Crossbones was in it, but he died, so that was.
Which
Well,
made sense. The opening
I
of the
guess-
movie shows Crossbones
yeah, I
being the
mean-
main villain, which helps to reinforce that this movie is a Captain America movie more
Yeah.
than anything else. And he
And,
was a good enough villain that it showed that he was ready to kill himself to prove that he hates Captain that much.
And it was also a good reason for them to start the whole Civil War thing with him blowing himself up and
Yeah.
doing stuff like.
With one that trying to protect him because he is a person that actually treats her like family and doesn't takes her as an outcast, and when she does and destroys it, does even more harm, shows the world what she already feared about them thinking about her, while reinforcing her status as feeling that Captain America is her family because defending her against it. That doesn't mean that she doesn't feel bad and shitty about accidentally killing 12 people.
Oh, Scarlet Witch. I guess Ant-Man had a cool power there. I want more Ant-Man.
Both Ant-Man and Spider-Man made sense to be there and be the comedic relief actually of those fights because they both had little to no stakes in the fights, which made sense for them to be more joking in the movie actually after I rewatched it than anyone else there because they were there basically just having fun with it, whilst the rest of them were there on more of a serious tone. Both Spidey, this was his first real big fight, and Ant-Man's kind of basically with a bunch of these other heroes that he's just fanboying about constantly.
I guess someone's been reading up.
Yeah.
They're weird cameos with
Stan Lee, Mr. Stank.
No, I'm fine with that cameo. I'm talking about the one with Bilbo being in it. It feels like they should give him a different role,
cameo.
but I mean it felt
He's
weird
like the
seeing
new
him there though.
asshole, like Mr. Face.
Hopefully we'll get more because I want to see more of that.
I think
this
it
was
will
funny.
be. I think it will be.
I
Soviet
want
Accords.
more of Simo though,
Zemo.
because I like
Then Zemo, he will be for sure.
because we need more of that because
Yeah.
it's a good actor actually.
Oh yeah, he's great.
He's
really
been in
nice.
Goodbye Lenin and in the
Yeah, I mean,
Inglourious Basterds and so
The
on.
guy was
I
about
think
to kill himself.
he always does a good job.
Yeah, that's
so
a great ending.
my main flaw with it is that
I know what that is.
because I've read the comics.
Yeah, because I bought it.
In the comics, I mean, the main problem is that in the comics,
There's
there's a lot more
people. You
heroes,
mean
and
everyone.
obviously they can't, start killing a bunch of them off. Sure, they don't have to kill everyone off. That's fine.
Yeah.
But at least make the stakes higher, make the fights actually be a civil war. Because what it felt was like a sparring match between them. It felt like no one really cared about the actual fight. The only ones that cared was Iron Man and Captain America. The rest was just I don't know, it's just a fight, I guess. So what I wish was they actually cared about these sides, actually believed in that side. I guess they couldn't do it because like, oh, but we wanted to be friends in the next movie. Why not make 2 Civil War movies like doing with Infinity War? It is a very big happening in the Marvel universe. It's nothing you can just like skip or just you like can just do like that.
I guess
I
eventually
think
do Civil War too. Like they're doing it in the comic.
well, I mean, Civil War, could make it. I mean, I still think that they could make the stakes higher. Actually, that we see that they care about these 2 sides.
But you
And-
don't.
They don't really care. Like in the whole fight scene in the airport, it's just like they don't really. They're just like, ha 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 ha. Be careful. Oh, I'm not gonna hit you. That you should hit me harder. Oh, boom, boom.
That was
I mean,
between
sure.
Black Widow and Hawkeye.
It's
that
a- it's
history
a-
of known each
sure.
other since basically they were agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. years ago. That's
Quiet.
what I complained about.
Sure, I mean, it's a cool fight. Don't get me wrong. I only wish they actually was like a serious fight with them actually starting to bleed and actually getting
Final
stuff
fight.
getting serious.
Final fight.
Sure, we have the final fight where stakes are high, but you know why it's actually stakes are high? It's because we get a one-on-one fight with him with what's called Iron Man and the Captain America, which we had tension between in all the movies they've been in. Not just because it's more serious. It's actually because we get to see who's the better one. That's the thing. Not just because now they're fighting for real, because they weren't throughout the whole movie before. You see? And sure, I get why Iron Man gets mad because he realizes that Captain America's best friend killed his parents, and it's been a thing. They talk about it in the beginning of the movie. We see them looking it up. So I guess like a good thing for Iron Man. If only the actual Civil War was a Civil War though, because if you had like Captain America, the training match.
It was more Civil War, the Avengers team.
Yeah, but
That's
it should have
what
been
it
for
was.
real though. It should have been actual fighting.
But again, it's like us dividing ourselves with all our friends. We wouldn't really want to hurt each other because we're friends.
Well, that's different. It's
And here we have
different.
different
It's different
viewpoints.
between like for example, if our
Tony didn't want to do
Like
it. None of them
people-
wanted to hurt each other. Even Tony.
Yeah,
wanted
but
to stop
exactly.
them. But exactly.
it
'Cause
should have
they're
been that.
friends.
It should have been that actually cared about the 2 sides.
But they
That's
did.
like in the comics. No, they don't really give a shit. In the end, is one. It's in the end they just get what they want.
Because
So
they
it's like,
couldn't escalate the scales in the movie without making it seem too brutal. Because
yeah, that's what we want though. It's
Yeah, but
Civil
they
War.
couldn't
It's not a f***ing friendly what's called some
Yes,
rabble between
yes,
2 friends.
yes,
It's actually a f***ing Civil War. That's what it
Alright.
stands. American Civil War. Did they f***ing fight it? Just
I don't think
have
this
fun
is
in the
American
battlefield.
Civil War.
In a Syrian Civil War, are they
I
having
don't think
fun?
this is a
No.
serious Civil War.
A Civil War is when
Comic
2
books,
groups
superheroes.
hate each other for different
It's
reasons
written by Marvel
and actually
Comics.
go for it.
It's all fake.
Not just
None
like
of it is
some.
real.
Yeah, but
It's just movies.
it's pretty much what a Civil War is. It's just like, I don't like you. I don't like what you think about that.
Accurate. I
And
guess.
in the end, what they really fight for in the end? It's not what they actually think. Like, Captain America and Iron Man in the final fight scene.
The fighting,
They're not
the fact
really
that
fighting because like,
Bucky
I
killed
want.
his parents.
Yeah, exactly. It's not actually about what they believe in the other stuff.
Well,
it's
it's
just Iron Man.
the
It was
tension
Captain America
between
defending
the
his
people
friend.
in the movie.
So I mean, in the end, no one really cares about that. They actually fight for a whole different reason. So it's like, I guess they could just done that instead. So now you people must be thinking like, oh, Emil doesn't like the movie. What a hater. I just think that those are like the things that ruined the movie for me.
Oh.
But I still like the movie. I mean, it's still entertainment. I still think it's better than better than Suicide Squad. It's better than
He bleeped that out, but you know what I said.
and it's better than what's it called, Batman v Superman. It's better than the DC movies out there.
Because the DC
But-
feel like they don't care.
I still need to give the movie, some type
Criticism?
of
Oh, for
criticism, and it's valid criticism because I expected that type of shit, and
I get it.
it was a disappointment in that.
I can
sense.
understand him from that aspect. I understand the claims that within the movie itself that people usually say about it that they don't like within the movie itself. I find usually stupid. But the claim that hey, the movie should have been DC from the comics, I can agree behind that. I can be like, yeah, that's true.
Because
But I hear a lot of bullshit people.
Imagine if the movie would have been that. Imagine how much
that
more
would be
emotional it would have been. All those like, oh, I'm
Pretty
Team
hard.
Captain, I'm Team America, Iron Man.
Yeah, but here comes
It's-
the big problem. They can't do it out of all the heroes. And even if they would have done a second part,
No, but
they
they
did
didn't have
Daredevil,
to.
they
They
can't
didn't
get
have to.
Punisher, they can't get Elektra, Iron
No,
Fist,
no, but that's the thing. Like
Coulson,
they could have.
Quake, Ghost Rider.
Punisher's him in part of Civil War. They just kick him out. Yeah, assholes.
He was in it.
Yeah, he actually does a good job. He actually kills some villains.
He killed like 3 villains or something.
Yeah, he
and
should.
like Captain America's like, what the f?
This is a movie where they should have gone DC style on, in the sense of, you know, more serious, but not in the sense of get Zack Snyder, obviously. But I still think it's a good movie. I think Spider-Man...
I like him a lot. I personally did like him a lot. I was happy. It could have been so bad, but it was so... It was
At least
good.
you don't have to reboot the whole Uncle Ben storyline.
Uncle Ben!
Here's a picture of the Uncle Ben rice package.
But, oh,
Sponsor.
Death films. Comedy.
I don't
Following
know
your
what
best.
to say really about Spider-Man. In the trailer, it sounds like a 12-year-old. Here in the movie, sounds fine. So, yeah.
Spider-Man's in high school, which is exactly where he should be. I'm happy. It makes
I
sense.
want Tobey Maguire.
Oh, honey, no one wants Tobey Maguire.
I liked Spider-Man 3. Wait, David's opinions about the movie fast, because it's getting too long if not.
I think the movie is like... I think it's like an 8 for me out of 10. I think maybe 7, 8 or 7.
One more thing.
Oh.
When they're fighting the German police with Captain America and Bucky, it's like happy music when
Were
they're
they?
fighting innocent cops doing their job.
Was it?
Yes,
I
it's
can't
like
remember.
And they're fighting like cops and breaking their bones and shit.
Well, that's more Bucky. Captain's just gonna try to like dissolve
Well, he
them.
still does that though. He still beats them.
Yeah, well, because they're gonna shoot him if not. Would you want to get shot by the German police? I wouldn't. I should know. I made enough drug runs.
I think it's German special forces, but you know, in Romania.
Yeah, I guess the UN just said send those guys in. I'm like, really? Are they the best in Europe?
I mean, because it happened in Germany.
I guess
But
Germany just said, "Oh, I'm gonna take this down
I mean,
myself."
I'll get if it's America, because Americans want to do all
Crazy.
this by themselves. But I think within Europe, the Romanians will send their own special forces to take care of it, because you know.
We do have it. It's not like
Yeah.
we're not a third world country despite everything else. There
If,
is.
I mean, we're probably getting
police.
something wrong here. If you guys want to,
Because it is the German ones.
Yeah, it's the
I remember
Germans.
sitting there, and then we were like sitting there, like, oh, it's our book but they're like, wait, no, there's only wait, are they in Germany? We couldn't tell at a point. We were like, wait, what?
and then I guess
The
Winter
UN
Soldier
just
is
said send in
Romanian?
the Germans. Hey, yeah, the actor is like half Romanian.
and he
Yay.
says something in Romanian. What does he say?
Like how much when he's asking for the
I know.
peaches. He just wanted some prunes, damn it. The
Okay,
man is
how do you
wanted.
say that in Romanian?
I don't know, like I don't remember what I think he says something around like cât sau ceva genul, like I don't remember how he says it, like
Yeah,
because it's very low when you hear it, but it was funny. I like it that he went to Romania. That was pretty cool. I was like,
it was like a cameo for his like
me,
because he's Romanian actor.
okay. Well, it's not really Romanian.
Well, like half.
Yeah, but he's on like his mom's side or something. But it's like he grew up
Yeah,
in
but
America as
yeah,
well.
I mean it's like a cameo for like his
I
back
guess so.
character.
I still thought that was pretty funny that they did go
I want
there
more
too.
Michael Pena. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Goodbye.
I liked it. Can't wait for the next one. Marvel, keep it up. Good, go watch it. I recommend it.
Goodbye, world.